What's up, everyone? Sorry for the shitty lighting. Hopefully you'll even be able to see. I think I got all the lights on. Yeah. So I wanted to make a video here. Man, I need a better light to like shine over here. I don't even think you'll be able to even see. I wanted to make this video. As you can see, just a kind of a cool little blues thing here. You know, one thing that I've just been working on is just you know, learning like one pentatonic, the A. I mean, that's like the easiest as far as like the position. It's nice and it's like nice in the middle. So if you can, you know, and it just goes perfect with like a bluesy type feel, you know. So if you just, I mean, if you just learn that shape, you can like get lost for days right here. You know, there. So you got your A. So what is it? So the 1, 4, and 5 would be like of an A, would be like A. So and I you know, I never was big on music theory, but it does help sometimes. So I've been trying to learn some more of that. I wonder if I use my phone light. Maybe that will help. Let me try. If it does, I'm going to start over again. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Wow. That's like a huge difference. See if there's any way I can do this here. Let's see. I probably should have done all this before I started recording, but hey. So that's better. That's a little bit better, right? Cool. So we'll just have to use that's my iPhone flashlight blinding me. Let me move over a little bit too. So if you count the 1, 4, 5, you know, so if you start an A, so it's A, B, C, D is 4, E is 5, right? So you got A, you could do D here, and E. Or you could do it like that. But it's all in this. E, I don't believe is in here. I don't think so. Anyway, oh, let me see. It's over here. So if you bend up to it, so technically in this one scale you could hit all the notes if you bent up, or you could slide to it like. So if you just learn this shape, there's all kinds of videos on shapes, but if you just learn like this simple one right here, so it's the what, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8, and then the little extension, if you just take your pinky, so there's a C note right here. If you just take your pinky and you put your first finger where your pinky is, so you transition right here on the bottom, on the top, well, on the first string, you got this little extension that goes. So there's an A right here. So you got a couple A's. You got one here, got one here, and you got one here. It's the same, pretty much the same note. Whoops, that's not an A, that's the A. But it's just kind of cool to be able to slide up. You could go. If you want to make it look like you're playing something different. But if you slide up to this little zone, this is, some people refer to this as like the BB box or A box. It's just a 5-note box. And I'm not real good at music theory, but you know, your ear is kind of the guide too. Like, you know, if you were playing an A, if you do like, oh wait, let me turn it down to make it nice. I like treble-y when I'm doing bluesy stuff. I like it to be treble-y. So if you went, sounds cool. But you'll know if you hit the wrong notes, like if you went, no. But most of these don't sound bad in here. I mean, that's a G. It doesn't sound great, but it sounds better than that. So, but there's a, so your notes are D, C, and I'm using, so what's really helped me learn the notes is this little guy right here, you know, the tuner. Because it plays the notes, I mean, you know, it plays the open strings. So I was like, well, why don't I just use it so I can learn how to find the notes? So you got this note here, which is an E. So again, E is in the 1, 4, 5. So you got G, A, that's a C, and this is a D. That's a D right there. Again, also, most of that's already in the... So if you just learn the A, the D, and the E as far as the chords, which most people know, and you could play a D like this if you really wanted to. It just, I mean, it just doesn't sound that good on electric. Let me go to the bluesy sound here, maybe. Let's see. I like to play with my 2 fingers just like this. Play a D like that, but as long as you're like hitting those notes, you know, and then a D, and then the E would be, you could just go, and then, so there's your A, I'm sorry, your D, and then you could just move it down 1 and go. But that's all from, so you know, kind of cool. So that is something you could do, and then you could play around in here in this little box. This box is awesome. You just, this little box, you could go like, and then, you know, everybody knows the remember the everybody knows this classic one. It's just like, so what we're doing here is bending instead of on this. I know it's hard to see and I'm not giving you the finger. So I'm up here on the 10th fret right here. So instead of playing the 10th, we're bending, I'm actually bending the 11th, which is an F to a G. So, and then I'm just hitting the bottom 2 strings, so you bend it once, and then you, if you use this, you bar this whole thing, you can just go, you can even play this. I don't know, again, this box is awesome. Or there's, what is it, how's it go? A great little bluesy, and it sounds good when you, if you make it nice, you know, on the rhythm side of the pickup. If you do it on your neck pickup here, it sounds good, but you know. Or kind of cool. I mean, again, just something to mess around. If you learn that shape, you know, the first scale I ever learned was the E. They call it the E blues scale, but it's the open E scale, which goes like this. Make sure my guitar guitars in tune. Sounded a little weird just then. Yep, just a tad. All the rest of them are pretty good. I've been doing a lot of bending before I made this video, so it's probably a little bit. I don't know if I've mentioned nice like AC/DC type thing, but yeah, that blues scale, the E scale, was just and it even has the little extension too. Again, all this stuff is movable. If you just like look at it, it's all movable. So here's that open E. But the extension, just like remember this extension from here, then it moves up. So if you kind of played that scale moving up, let me go back to the A one for a second. If you were to play it, you would be like, like that. But the E one has the same little box. So the box, you can do the box anywhere. You can do it here, here, or here. I mean, you can do it anywhere. But it so you'll start to notice it. You could do it on any scale. I was just showing you on A. But here is the E one. Again, it goes same thing. And you slide up to the 4th fret. Same shape, same box. I don't know, it's cool. Helps you do some blues stuff. But again, you could do it anywhere you wanted to. But those two little bluesy licks are great like starts to a solo or whatever. So for that A one, and again, you could do it here in the actual is this box, I forget, I don't even remember what they call this. Is this box 1 for A? I don't even remember. But you could do it here. You could go treble, 2 treble. You could do it there, and then you could go. That's another. I don't know. I just don't feel like it sounds as good up here as it does down here. So if you were to go, so listen. You be the judge. You can go, or I feel like it sounds better right there. And then the other one was just. So you kind of want to rake the strings on that one. I need another smoke. Oh, so you kind of want to rake the strings on that thing. It just sounds better. Drop my pick. Ugh. See, these videos are not edited or anything. I just sit out here sometimes. I'm jamming, and I feel like recording. Oh, and I didn't show you. So I did some stuff to this. I top wrapped this one, as you can see. Top wrapped the strings on this one. What else did I do? I set it up. You probably won't be able to see. I did a complete. Yeah, you won't be able to tell. There's no point in that. But I did a complete setup on it. I adjusted the truss rod. I polished all the frets. Set all the height and everything. And I actually got when I took the strings off last time, one of the tuners, they were just cheap, China $10 Amazon tuners or whatever was probably on here originally. But I upgraded. I actually got real Gibson Deluxe tuners. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on there. Yeah, see, I put these Gibson Deluxe on here. I had a good week at work and I got a bonus, so I went to Guitar Center and picked these up. Huge difference. I haven't played this. I played it, I set it all up I think last weekend, and then I put it all in tune, and then I hadn't played it for a whole week until yesterday, and it was like barely, I mean, again, on this thing, it's hard to see. It's not going to show you like a letter or anything, I don't know, yeah, it gets done by vibration, so it won't show anything, but it was literally like one bar off, 1 or 2 bars on each string off, and that's with brand new strings on there. And then I played it last night, and then today I came in and sat down and I plucked all the strings to tune it, and it was in tune still. That other one, I had to constantly not only tune it every day, but I had to tune it multiple times while I was actually playing, and that was like super fucking annoying. But these are really good. I like, try and move over here, maybe if I turn this a little bit. I'm on this weird stand here. So these tuners are great. I really like them. Oh, and then I put these little vintagey knobs on here. These old school like Gibson Les Paul knobs. I think these are like from the 60s or 70s. I still have the old ones. I'm just kind of testing them around and seeing if I like the look of them, which I kind of do. Gives it a little bit of a classic kind of vibe. So I've just been, you know, doing what I just showed you. Like, I just feel like, you know, trying to learn too much stuff at once. But if you're looking for that like B.B. King kind of sound, you're gonna want to do it. You're gonna want to have all treble. He had a nice, you know. He didn't really use the rhythm one, the neck pickup. You just don't hear it, but when you it just has more of a just like a in your face kind of tone. That might be it. I think that's it. So let me show you those licks one more time, because I know when I'm watching videos, I hate it when I watch it and then they only do it once. So again, so the box shape, if you don't already know it, it starts here on the 5th fret, which is the A. So you go. And then the extension again starts on the, what would that be, the 8th fret right here? Well, technically the 9th on the G. So if you wanted to play it all the way through, and you can actually start, you can add this note here, which is a C. You can add this one, it's like a hybrid scale, so you can, I always, when I'm playing this type, I always like to slide into it. So you slide into 5, you go. So we go 5, 3 on the A, then back to, so you go, you're just basically sliding up. It goes 5 on the E, 3 on the A, and you slide up to the 5, and then you're right in the box. So it'd be like this. If you want to do the whole slide from basically 3 all the way up to here, up to what's that, 10. So you'd have to start it like this. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.